everyone, my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to react to a trailer for a movie that I am so excited for. Literally, they announced it, I think, a couple weeks ago, maybe like the end of last month, and this is literally a shot-by-shot recreation of what happened when I found out about the movie, okay? Yeah! Literally every single word of this movie just gets better and better the more that you hear about it. So first of all, it's a revenge movie set in like this beautiful looking backdrop of just like the outfits are amazing, the scenery is amazing, and it stars Maya Hawke from Stranger Things and Camila Mendes from Riverdale, which I'm not holding that against her, but just like that, like illustrious kind of like Camila Mendes, like I give her credit for being able to put up with, I give anyone credit for being able to put up with Riverdale for as long as they have. And she really has this ability, I must say, to deliver the most bat crazy lines in a way that absolutely makes them seem not crazy and turns them into instant memes. Like, remember the karma is a biatch line that everyone was doing on TikTok for a while? Yeah, you think if they just had some Joe Schmo read that line that it would have taken off as well as it did. No, honey, that's the Camilla effect. So I am so excited for this. I think there's like a Agatha Christie novel or something that like this must be based on, because it's like there's something that I've heard of before, like an old thing where it's the idea of like these two strangers and they both have issues in their life, and so to be able to get out of that, they decide to deal with the other, and by that I mean kill the other one's problem, because like they won't be linked to it, you know, like this person is bugging me and then like you have no connection to them, so like they won't be able to figure out it's you, but like if I did it, like they'd be like, well, this person clearly has a vendetta. And it just looks amazing. It's beautiful, it's female led, it's LGBT. Like I am so pumped for all of it, and I'm so incredibly excited to watch the trailer right now. Like, oh my gosh. It is funny to me that it's been like how many years since she's been on Riverdale? Like 5, right? And like she's still playing a 17-year-old. Ethan from Euphoria's in this? Stop it. Oh, Ethan. He's a dick in this. It got dark, so I put the light on because I was scared. And also you couldn't see me. Oh, punch him, girl. So her thing is literally like her boyfriend did revenge porn, or just not even revenge, just like was a dick. That's awful. I'm fully on board with killing him. Oh, she looks so amazing. And that's Maya Hawke's character pulling up to rescue us from all our nightmares. Oh gosh. See, she just can say the lines the best way. Fine with me. Do people your age know what that is? Like, is there a 17-year-old out there who knows what that is? I'm sorry, she has a... There's a... Oh, I don't know if it's an iguana or a lizard. I don't want to offend, like, animal people out there because I'm not great at identifying them, but she's got it wrapped up in a terry cloth towel, like they dyed its hair as well. Oh, look at that. So it's her pet? I love that. I love it. It's got its own couch. I love it. I don't think that's true at all. She's like, yeah, I did. Ugh, Ethan, I can't even look at your stupid face. What? After what you did? And they're all cheering for it? Hey, that's the girl from the new Pretty Little Liars remake. Wait, this looks amazing. Like, it just looks beautiful. I mean, do you think it's gonna end up actually happening? Exactly. Hey, there's Sophie Turner. I forgot she was in this. So someone actually must die, right? I'm assuming. Oh my gosh, it looks mental and I love it. It just looks so good, guys. Do revenge. Enact revenge, I guess? I don't know. That's fair. I gotta look up what it's based on because I know there's like, I think it's Agatha Christie. But it's like the exact thing of like, yeah, like two strangers team up to like, we'll do each other's thing. It says it looks like Heathers for 2022. No, Polygon. It actually doesn't look like Heathers for 2022 because Heathers, most of them are a-holes. These people seem to have an actual reason for doing what they're doing. Oh, it's Alfred Hitchcock's. My apologies, Agatha. I am so sorry to put you in the league with that same man. Because while Alfred Hitchcock did a lot of great movies and has left a unmistakable mark on horror movies and everything like that, and psychological thrillers, the man was awful. Like, can we just say that? So I'm so sorry for actually getting those two confused. But yes, it is an Alfred Hitchcock movie that I have never seen, but I've heard of it. So that's what it's based on, but they're trying to be like, we're not gonna kill them, but like, you know it's gonna get out of hand, especially if like, well, I don't know if it would actually with this one, because that's more like romance stuff, but like, you know when you team up and you're like, you're gonna break his heart, and then like, they end up actually falling for him. Ethan, and I'm just gonna call him Ethan, I think his name's Thorne in this or something like that, he seems like a dick, so like, I don't think for a second she's gonna fall for his shite, even as a friend, because I do think she's a lesbian in this. She could be bi or pan, I guess, but I do think she's a lesbian. I'm all here for, like, this new kind of, I know it's been here for, like, there's Heathers, there's other stuff, but I feel like recently in the last, like, 6 or 7 years, people have really leaned into being like, teenage girls can be sociopaths, and like, you do not want to mess with them. And I say this as a former teenage girl because like, when she was like, girls are so much easier to take down, I'm like, excuse me, woman, have you met a girl? Because they will forgive you and like say they forgive you, and then they haven't, and they'll come back in like 2-3 years when you thought it was all over. Like, we've got the long cons going in our mind, and I'm just so excited to see how that whole thing is going to play out. But then also it just looks so pretty and so glossy, and like how that itself is a testament and a like, kind of character in itself to the story. Like this whole glossy sheen of everything being like so pretty and so perfect, but really it's like all a facade and it's all crumbling. And we kind of see that more with Camilla's character, where she's like, I've done everything right, I've crafted this like perfect image, and one decision that I made that was then taken out of my hands has now ruined that whole thing. And you see how Thorne, I think his name is, what's his name? Oh, Max, excuse me. Max, how he did this awful thing, and like, no one seems to be taking it on him, and he even is like, oh, like, we're opening this thing about like respecting women, and like this club where men are going to be involved in respecting women, and like everyone's clapping except for Maya's character, because like they buy into this, because as long as it looks nice and it's pretty and it's popular, then people don't question it, right? But they're also so eager to see you fall, and I think the really cool thing will be like seeing the juxtaposition between like their characters in the beginning, because like her looking like she's straight up on the Barbie movie set, and I say that in the best possible way because you know I'm pumped for that movie. Her looking like that, and then Maya pulling up like just like the savior of all our dreams, right? Just like pulling up in like her vintage car and being like, hey, you look like you need help. Come here. Like, I love it, and I'm so excited to see like their friendship develop. I don't know, like I know it's LGBT, but I don't know if like they're actually gonna have a romance. I would absolutely love that if that is the case. And there's also so many characters that like I feel like we haven't even gotten, like, who's Sophie Turner gonna play? There's Austin from Euphoria, there's the girl from the new Pretty Little Liars. Like, I feel like this has got a who's who kind of like those teen shows that are really like young adult, I would say more now, that are really like hitting that population and that people are obsessed with. I myself am included. I moved on from Riverdale, not to brag, but I mean like Euphoria, Pretty Little Liars, Sophie, obviously everything she does is beautiful. This is like, remember when they would do like the Sweet Life of Hannah Montana? Oh, that's so Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. Remember when they would do that and like I lost my mind? Like I feel like this is that now. Like I'm like, you've got this person and this person and this person and they all look beautiful and it's a revenge story and it's dark comedy and I can't handle it. Like I am so pumped, and the whole like trailer just looks amazing, how they team up, but also how they're like, we're not gonna like kill, like I just like walking that line of like, we're not gonna kill them, right? And like she's like, I want her to burn, and she's like, oh, you need to calm down. But like obviously it's gonna get way out of hand very quickly, and I feel like it's just gonna be so fun and interesting to watch. Like I said, I feel like Camilla has that dialogue down. Like she can say absolutely insane things that no one would ever say in real life, and just the way she says them, you're like, yes, queen, like I will happily go to war for you. And Maya Hawke, obviously I know her mostly from Stranger Things, but I just love her in general, and I think the stuff she's done with Robin in particular to make her such a fan favorite and someone that so many people can relate to cannot be accredited solely to the writers. Like, I feel like she was the one that came up with the idea of making Robin a lesbian, and she was the one that really championed for a lot of stuff, and I feel like she, even though, you know, we want to, like, talk about nepotism babies and all that, I feel like she really is, like, doing her thing and, like, has this quality that her mom and her dad possess. Like, it definitely got passed down to her, and she's doing her darn best with it. So I'm super, super pumped for this movie. Like, this is my Joker. You don't understand. Like, when I first heard about it and saw the cast and saw the plot, I was like, oh my gosh, you best be lucky this isn't in theaters, because I would roll up in my best Elle Woods Legally Blonde head to toe pink outfit that I was saving for the Barbie movie, but honestly this one would deserve it as well, and you would never hear the end of it. Like what the Gentle Minions were like with the Minions movie, I would be 1,000 times worse with this movie, just slurping on my drink and chewing my popcorn and never leaving the theater at any moment, and I'm so, so excited to watch it. It's going to be so amazing. It premieres on Netflix next month, actually, like about a little more than a month from now probably. I think it just looks super amazing and super intriguing, and I am so, so excited to see more and see the whole thing. So yeah, if you have seen the trailer or heard about this movie, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments, what you're really, really looking forward to, because I think the leads right now are my favorite part, but also I didn't realize how many people are in this movie that, like, I know, and I'm talking super, super fast, I know, but, like, I'm just like, woo! Like, I'm so excited. So yeah, make sure to leave your thoughts on the trailer down below and any theories you have about what might happen, because I definitely think someone's gonna die. At least one. I just don't know who exactly. So yeah, also make sure this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!